Round two of today's Local 6 Legal Line. Attorneys Mark Bryant and Emily Roark from the Bryant Law Center in Paducah answering your questions. We've talked about divorce a little bit, talked a little bit about roundup, also talking criminal defense. We can take your questions at 1-888-208-6946. And we do have one question already. Patrice wants to know, is it true that I do not have to blow into the machine if I get pulled over for a possible DUI?
Absolutely, you do not have to blow into the machine. But you do need to know if you do not take, well, there's two breathalyzers. There's one on the side of the road, and that's not gonna count against you if you don't blow into that. In fact, it cannot be used against you in the courtroom either if you do blow into it. But once you're taken down to the police station, you also do not have to blow into that one. But you do need to know if you don't blow into it, your license can be pretrial suspended, just means they can be suspended while the case is pending. But absolutely, you do not have to blow into the machine. And if you think you're under the influence, my advice to you is do not blow into the machine.
Mark, you have something additional to that?
But I was going to agree with Emily. That's good advice.
All right, now Philip wants to know, if I know that I'm completely innocent, is it still okay to talk to the police?
Philip, if you're just darn sure, but I'm telling you, if the police want to talk to you about something, they really are not there because they're your friends. If you want to talk to them because you're a witness to something, that may be entirely different. But really, if you're a suspect or you're a target, just don't talk to them because they're really not there to be your friends. They're to try and send you off to prison. So you'll know yourself.
Alex has a question. He says, if the person who's accused me has told the police that he does not want to press charges, but the police say they're going to proceed with this case anyway, is that legal? Can they do that?
Yes, absolutely. You know, people don't charge you. The state charges you. The Commonwealth charges you. And so absolutely. And I want to follow up to what Mark just said. I tell my clients that all you can do is talk yourself in to a charge or an indictment. So if you haven't been charged, you haven't been indicted, the police probably don't have enough evidence against you if they're just coming to get your side of the story. So my advice to every single client is, if they haven't charged you, they haven't indicted you, don't talk yourself into an indictment or a charge.
Sounds to me like the best response there would be, I want to speak to with my attorney.
Absolutely. Yes. And say it very forcefully, not, you know, mousy, like, maybe I should talk to an attorney.
So be firm in your response is what they're saying.
Exactly.
We'd like to thank Mark Bryant and Emily Roark on this edition of today's Local 6 Legal Line.